That's my thumbnail. Next, thank you so much for watching. I am your host, Dame Don. Oh, fuck. Did I not?
Hello, what's going on? Jeff Hardy, the Charismatic Enigma here, and you are watching the Common Sense Ain't Common podcast.
Circle. Slurry.
Bitch, I'm that damn good. Smoking on some good, some rosy on the wood. Standing on the shit so you can get it understood. It's pedigree in me because I'm that damn good. Bitch, I'm that damn good. Bitch, I'm that damn good.
Smoking on some good, something rosy on the wood. And bitch, I got the belt so you just get it understood. It's pedigree in me because I'm that damn good. Bitch, I'm that damn good.
I am turning. Big old wood, I'm burning. Big old booty, I'm yearning. Big old hooks, I'm burning. I put her in for a designer. Plus, you know, big up behind her. I'm about to give her that weight. Yeah, she ain't that living like China. I got a straight to referee. I put a ring on the Stephanie. Me and the team is building a legacy, winning the gold separately. It's time to play the game. I ain't changed the name. Rolling your fans playing. You couldn't find the same. Bitch, I'm that damn good. Smoking on some good. Something rosy on the wood. Standing on the shit so you can get it understood. It's pedigree in me because I'm that damn good. Bitch, I'm that damn good. Bitch, I'm that damn good. Smoking on some good. Something rosy on the wood. And bitch, I got the belt so you just get it understood. It's pedigree in me because I'm that damn good. Bitch, I'm that damn good.
Yeah, yo. Yo. It is the illustrious Dame Don. I didn't say your boy this time. This is kind of becoming a thing of me. Oh, don't say your boy. Say your boy. Don't say your boy. It is me, the illustrious Dame Don. Production, for the people that don't know, can you actually put the definition of illustrious up here? Because I feel like I'm saying this and a lot of people don't even know what it means. Also, we have a lot of new subscribers. I want to just shout out to everybody that has subscribed and liked videos. I also want to give a shout out to Jeff Hardy. Just a kudos to each and every last one of you. For those that do not know me, I am the host of the Common Sense Ain't Common podcast. Obviously, Dame Don, the illustrious Dame Don. It is really nice to meet all of you. I hope all of you stick around. We have a lot of exciting content coming this coming year. Mondays, we typically do like various topics. I usually get like a topic from Instagram or something. And then Fridays, we cover wrestling, which I know a lot of you are here for wrestling now, which is cool because, you know, I actually started doing the non-wrestling shows and the wrestling shows because a lot of people I know in real life don't care about wrestling, but I care about wrestling. So that's why they get the show on Monday and then the show on Friday is for me. Because, you know, if I'm going to do a podcast, I'm going to talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. And I want to talk about wrestling. So, yeah. So this is episode 20. This is the season finale. I actually don't know why I started calling it a season finale, but it sounds very, like, official. I just knew I wanted to take a 2-week break, so fuck it. It's the season finale, and then I was coming back with changes and shit. So, you know, usually when they do that, it's a new season. You feel me? It's a new season. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a new day. It's a new day. What? We're just going to jump right in. Firstly, I just want to start off by saying this year has been one of the best and worst years ever. As you seen at the intro, I did lose my dog on Christmas Eve. I'm still like not really sure how to deal with this. I'll be going downstairs to take the dog outside. There's no dog outside. Like when it's dark, I'll be thinking I'm finna step on her and shit. Like it's just crazy. And then Jeremiah died. It was just like a lot of like those was probably like the two roughest things I went through this year. Besides those two things, like my year was tremendous. I actually think like this was probably the best year I've ever had ever. The year went by really fast. Like living through it, it went really fast, but like looking back on it, it didn't go fast at all. Like I was like making this collage right here, and I was like just making the collage and looking back at pictures, and I'm like, damn, this happened this year. damn, that was this year? Like time moves fast, but at the same time, it doesn't at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it went fast, but it didn't at the same time. Say, for this new year, 2020, I want new everything. I want new everything for the year. I went and bought new toothbrushes. I think I'm going to go get another phone. My phone has been off Do Not Disturb since it's always on Do Not Disturb. Like, I just want as many changes as possible. Like, I want to change everything. I think I'm going to change my number. I've been talking shit all year, so I don't want the same toothbrush. You know, I don't want to bring that oral, I don't know. I'm just getting a new toothbrush for the new year. Like, I was trying to think of something to make it sound, you know, real profound or real. I couldn't. Just fuck you. Fuck you and fuck me, because I didn't know what the fuck I was finna say. I did a lot of good things this year. Like, I just want to start off with, I took my first solo trip this year. I feel like this year I really learned, like, I can do anything by my fucking self. Like, I feel like that was maybe, like, the biggest lesson for me. I had already knew that, but I feel like this year, like, really, like, reassured me. Like, I can literally do anything by myself. I went to Summerfest by myself. And it's not like I intend on going to these places by myself, but, like, if nobody wants to go, I'm going to go by myself. Like, I'm not one of those people that be like, oh, well, nobody wanted to go, so I'm not going. Oh, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't want to go? I'll see y'all. I'll call you when I'm done. I took my first solo trip this year, and I feel like that was probably the best thing I ever could have did. I always did want to take a solo trip, but I kind of thought it was like, I guess loserish. Like, I just thought it was like weird. Like, I didn't want to take a trip by myself. I just thought it was weird. And then my other main concern was, who the fuck is going to take my pictures? Like, that's what I was thinking about the whole time leading up to the trip. Like, who's going to take my pictures? Like, I got all these outfits. Like, who am I going to find to take these pictures? Like, luckily, I'm not somebody that's shy. And I also feel like that plays a big part of me, like, being able to do stuff by myself. I can literally make a friend anywhere, and we gonna laugh. Like, I can make a friend any fucking way. Like, it's literally just facts. So, it was actually a lot of nice people. I would just be like, oh, can you take my picture? Oh, sure. And they would take the picture. And then if I didn't like how they would take it, I would say, oh, thank you. And I would walk down, find somebody else. Oh, excuse me, can you take this picture for me? Thank you. I did that plenty times in California. Like, they just wasn't getting them right. Like, I was like, let me see them. Okay, that's good enough. Just thank you. Thank you. But, you know, people be more than willing to help and take pictures. But that was honestly, like, my main concern. Like, who the fuck is finna take my pictures, like, in real life? But yeah, I took that first solo trip, and then I took another trip to Vegas, but I was actually with people. And then I took another trip to Vegas for SummerSlam, and that was another solo trip, because obviously nobody likes wrestling, as I explained. And then I'm about to actually take another solo trip at the end of January. So be on the lookout for vlog number 3, ladies and gentlemen, because the Common Sense Ain't Common podcast is headed to the Royal Rumble. My favorite pay-per-view of the year. The Royal fucking Rumble. We lit. We out here. That is going to be the Common Sense Ain't Common vlog 3. The Royal Rumble is going to be on January 29th, I believe. The new people that have subscribed to the channel, can you just put a yo in the comments if you've subscribed to my channel off of the Facebook link that I was spamming everywhere? Because, you know, there was actually some people that were like, can you stop posting this link? Can you stop posting your link? And actually, here's a couple of them right here. Take a look at them. Take a look at them. These are the people that were telling me to stop posting my link. Just take a look at them. I just want you all to see the type of people that we have, and I like to call them haters. Haters. That's what you are. Speaking of haters, well, let's start with supporters. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I know I am. I'm sorry. But let's start with supporters. I want to thank everybody because we have reached our New Year's goal of 400 subscribers. We've actually surpassed that. I think we're at 404, 405, something of that nature. I just want to thank everybody for all of the subscriptions. But I just want to say, when I announced that I was at 400 subscribers, Instagram and on social media, period, when I announced I was at 400 subscribers, do you know that I checked my page and 2 people unsubscribed? Like, that is some hating ass shit. But you see how God works? I had took a nap and woke back up and I had 4 more. Didn't even notice y'all was gone. Have a great day. See ya. See ya, bitch. See ya. That's really some hater ass shit. Go to the next one. Like, I couldn't believe that. I could believe it because y'all are some fucking haters. I could believe it. But it was just like, wow, you're going to unsubscribe to my channel? I really don't care. It was really just funny. And then it was really just like funny how like God replaced y'all instantly. Like, God was like, don't worry, I got this. I feel like another year highlight for me was I stopped smoking blacks this year, like Black and Milds. I stopped smoking them immediately this year. Like, as soon as the year started, I had been telling myself, like, leading into the year, like, bro, I'm done smoking blacks. When the new year come, I'm done smoking blacks. I was telling myself that for like 2-3 months. That's how I know everything is just a mental game. Like, as long as you put your mind to it, you can do it in real life. But I just kept telling myself, like, oh yeah, I'm done smoking blacks. I'm done smoking blacks. Then January 1st came of 2021. And I was smoking a black, and I forgot, and I hit it, and I threw it out the window, and I haven't smoked a black since. I have bought a black, and I hit it once or twice, and it made me nauseous, and I just threw it out again, because, like, clearly I'm over that phase in my life. So I stopped smoking blacks. Can I have a round of applause? Thank you. Another year highlight I have is actually getting fired. The year highlight I have was getting fired from Cole's corporate office. It really just worked me into the fucking ground. I almost feel like I deserve like a cotton scented candle, or maybe they could send me like some cute tips or something, because it was pretty much slave work. I'm really happy that they went ahead and decided to fire me in the middle of a pandemic. It was literally the best time to be fired in like the history of life. So I just want to shout out to them. And I know I didn't give a fuck, because he said, oh, do you have any comments? I said, yeah, how do I apply for unemployment? That's how I know I didn't give a fuck anymore. How do I apply for unemployment? And then she was like, oh, I don't know. You can submit. I hated that fucking manager too, K Fielder. I hated you, bro. You're a good person, but you're a terrible manager. Like, you suck. Just like I told you. I told her this. I told her you sucked. You suck. You still suck. Are you still having trouble replacing orders? Fucking idiot. You know, them firing me was probably the best thing that happened to me. You know, it was in the middle of the pandemic. You know, I got unemployment. Speaking of unemployment, if you're watching this, hi. I know I owe y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't even. Don't ask. Don't ask. Actually, just go to the next one. I got fired. So me getting fired this year, I feel like that was probably the best thing that happened to me, truly, because it birthed the podcast. Showed me that really, truly the hardest part is starting. Like, I know I always say that, but like, I really do feel like the hardest part with anything is just truly getting started. It was really just like the best thing that happened to me, honestly, was getting fired from Kohl's. And then I had another job after that, and then I actually left there too, because they didn't approve my vacation time for SummerSlam. So what did you think? I was going to cancel my trip? No, I'm going to cancel the job. See you later. My trip is fucking paid for. You think I'm not going to SummerSlam for a 9 to 5? Goodbye. Now I have another job and I work from home, and alright. But I also just feel like this is how I know working isn't for me, because this is actually a really easy job and I still like don't want to do it. Like, that's how I know, like, I just need this podcast to take off. I need the name Dame Don to take off, because I cannot work a 9 to 5. Like, I don't know how our parents did this. I don't know how our grandparents did this. Like, there's no way I'm gonna work a 9 to 5 until I die. Like there's literally just no fucking way. There's honestly no way. You know, I'm just really excited to be here with y'all for the season finale. I hope I'm not all over the place. I feel like I'm all over the place, but I always feel like that when I'm high, and then when I edit, I can kind of fix it, but I hope I'm not all over the place. No, it is the season finale. It is episode 20. Can you all believe that we've made it to episode 20? I didn't even think we would make it to episode 20. Like, I did, but I didn't think it would be like here so soon, like here at the end of the year. Like, honestly, podcasting is a lot. I'm not really sure who got people thinking that podcasting is easy. It is not. Like, there's days where you don't have the energy to do it, but you have to do it because there's people waiting on your content, or you don't have a topic, you don't have anything to talk about, but you want to put out something because there's people waiting on you, but you don't have anything to put out. There's a lot of complicated things that comes with doing a podcast. I do want to say, like, if you are looking to start a podcast, I would definitely just research it as much you can, get as much information from Google, YouTube. Those are the things that I use. Don't stop and be consistent. I mean, like, that's the best advice I can really give you, but it's definitely not easy. People have told me I make it look easy. That's really nice of you to say, but it's really fucking not. And honestly, me sitting down recording with you right now is the easy part. Once I get done recording with you, I have to sit here and edit. And the longer the video, the longer the editing. Like, that I want y'all to know too. Like, editing takes a long ass fucking time. Adding in transitions, adding the words, adding the pictures, cropping the pictures to the way you like them, adding the sound effects. Like, it is literally a lot of work. Like, and editing is probably the hardest part. I've gotten a lot more used to it now. But at first when I was starting, I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, there's no way I'm going to be doing this. But now it's a lot easier because I've just been doing it so much. But editing is probably like the worst part of the podcast. It's very time consuming. You'll record and think, oh, okay, I'll edit this in 45 minutes. Oh, let me give myself an hour to edit this. And it's 3 hours later, like literally 3 hours later. And it's a 30-minute video. And I mean, I'm literally just sitting here editing. I'm not watching TV. I'm not eating. I'm literally just sitting here editing. But I'm also like a perfectionist, kind of. Like, I will spend 15 minutes on one sentence, like, just to make it flow perfectly, just to make it sound right. But I just like everything completely perfect. But I did just want to say, podcasting is not easy. But if you want to do it, be consistent. But it is definitely not easy. Also, I want to know, why the fuck are y'all wearing headphones? Like, if you're the only person podcasting, why are you wearing headphones? Because I almost bought a pair of headphones. I was just talking to somebody that just bought a pair of headphones. But before I bought my headphones, I was asking my friend, like, why do you need headphones? And he was like, bro, I don't know. I've been trying to figure out why people use them. Like, if you're doing a podcast and it's just you don't need headphones. What are you listening to? What are you listening to? That's so stupid. Why? I think it's just more for, like, the look of it. Like, people want to just, like, look like they're... I feel like you just need a mic and a camera and a computer and action. That's it. That's it. But those are just my little tidbits on podcasting. Next transition, please. Before I just give, like, my 2022 goals, I just want to give my long-term goals, like, literally what I want to do, like, for the rest of my life. So, like, for a lot of new people here, my long-term goals are to essentially work in the wrestling business. WWE, AEW, TNA, not Ring of Honor. There is no Ring of Honor. Goal is to be a commentator or a manager, since I can't wrestle due to medical reasons. But I feel like there's no way that I'm not going to wrestle, honestly. I see it too much. Like, I see it in my dreams. Like, I feel like I have, like, some type of weird supernatural connection with the universe. And just hear me out, because I have told this to my mom, for real. Like, I'm being dead ass. Like, when I dream something, it happens. Whether it's a year later, a couple years later, a couple months, it always happens. Or my dreams are, like, extremely relevant to, like, things that are going on in my life already. So that's how I know I'm going to wrestle, because I've seen it too much. Like, I know 100% at some point in my life, something is going to happen when I'm going to be able to wrestle, and I'm going to wrestle. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know that at some point in my life, I'm going to wrestle. I'm only 25. I mean, Charlotte Flair started at, 28? I mean, I got time. My long-term goal is to either be a commentator or, like, a really scary, shit-talking heel manager. Like, I really want to just stand there and just really talk as much shit to people as possible, and then when they come after me, say, "Oh no, I'm just a manager," you know, like Paul Heyman. I'm just an advocate. I really want to do that. I really just want to talk as much shit as possible and then run. Like that's what I want to do. Honestly, it is. I'd say another year highlight for me before we get into the goals for the next year. I'll just go through them really quick. Seeing Edge for the first time ever. Edge is like my all-time favorite wrestler. I seen him for the first time ever this year. I went to the West Coast 3 times. I was the Mandy's fan of the week. I did a meet and greet with Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. And can we just talk about the meet and greet really quick? When I met Mandy, it just never gets old. It never gets old. When I met Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, it was a very weird experience. Honestly, I honestly want a do-over because this is, I couldn't talk. Like, I literally couldn't talk. I was just in awe. Like, it was so weird. I couldn't talk. I literally just sat there like, "Hi, Mandy." I didn't even notice Sonya. Sonya's standing right here. Mandy's right here. I walk up and I'm just like, "Hi, Mandy." "Oh, hi, Sonya." Like, I just completely fanboyed out. Like, I had all this shit that I wanted to say to her in my head, and I got up there and I literally said nothing but "Hi, Mandy." That was it. I couldn't say anything else. And then Sonya was like, "Here are your donuts." Sonya was like, "Here are your donuts." I'm like, "Thank you, but hi, Mandy." Like, I don't know. It was just a really weird experience. I definitely want to do over, but I was just like in awe that Mandy Rose was standing like in front of me. Like, I have been a fan of Mandy Rose for years and years, and just to see like her be even more beautiful in person than she is in real life or on TV, then it's just a little. I was just very much taken back. Okay, let's keep going. I was very much taken back. Got my first title for the first time ever. This is probably my favorite purchase ever. Probably my favorite purchase ever. I'm gonna be honest. At my first boat ride, we did like a family boat cruise. That was really fun. I had my first helicopter ride. That was really fun. I got pics with Dominic Mysterio, Nikki Ash, Bianca Belair. SummerSlam was amazing. My sister got married this year. And then let's just go into some of the social media interactions. Let's pull up the receipts too. I don't want nobody thinking I'm lying. Edge liked my tweet. Edge liked my tweet after I seen Edge. He liked my tweet, and then literally in the video of Edge doing his entrance at the WWE Milwaukee thing, and I'm just Edge, Edge. So like, I feel like this is the best year ever. I seen Edge for the first time ever. He liked my tweet, and I'm on camera with Edge, like literally 2 feet away. He's right there. He's right there. Show the video. He's right there.
Come on, Edge! Come on, Edge! Edge! Let's go! Let's go!
Big Sean liked my tweet. Charlotte Flair is like, Charlotte Flair be in the views. You hear me? Charlotte Flair has shared me 3 times. Charlotte Flair has liked one of my DMs. I just like DM'd her like a story I made, like a collage of me seeing her live. She liked that in the DM. Mandy Rose has reposted me literally all year. Shout out to God's Greatest Creation, the NXT Women's Champion. Mandy. Shout out to you, baby. Who else? Jade Cargill, Sonya be in the views, Billy Kay be in the views. Iconic! She be in the views, you feel me? I met Jeff Hardy. I met Jeff freaking Hardy. This is the shirt he signed for me, and it will be displayed on the new set. So be on the lookout for that. The new set will come with the season premiere on January 10th for season 2. There's going to be a lot of good things coming with that. New intros, I'm just going to tell you about the intros right now because, again, people steal. But I'm just going to tell you about the intros right now. Yeah, there's a lot of nice stuff happening. I actually also took this time off from work. So it's like I'm working, but I'm not working because I'm literally using this time to develop my brand, to develop the Common Sense Ain't Common podcast. Like, I'm really going to be taking this time seriously to really put in the work and develop my brand. I want to possibly, add some more softwares, learn some different softwares, learn more about the software I'm already using. I'm just really going to take this 2 weeks to really learn more about what I'm actually doing. But I do encourage everybody to go through my channel. There's a lot of videos. There's 20 videos plus, including the quick 10s and things like that. So there is a lot of content out there to hold you over for the 2 weeks. I'll possibly premiere a video every week or every couple days, just so you all know that there is videos and content out there for you to watch. Because I know a lot of people aren't really, scrolling through the whole YouTube. Business commercials are back. The business commercials are here, and we are here with our third and final for the year business commercial.
Hello, my name is Dion Grayson. I am at Mayfair Mall, popping up. I am author of the Children's Gift Series and the By Design, Your 12-Week Goal-Setting Journal, and also the Making Trust God to be the chairman of your board. The Children's Gift Series is 12 books. All of the main characters are kids of color, so that the kids can see themselves in the book. Each kid has a different gift that connects to a different career. Each book sells for $14, or you can get the whole set for $125. This is something that I worked on during the pandemic while we were all locked up. Also, we have a matching card game that, if you're interested in kids matching the character with the items that they would use for work. Finally, my last two items, we have a By Design, Your 12-Week Goal-Setting Journal. This journal is for those of you who may need just a little bit of help with your goal setting. These weeks have different journal prompts, and there are potential goal blockers, just different things that you would do to help yourself to achieve goals that you have. And then finally, the Making Trust God to be the chairman of your boardroom. This looks at the life of David in the Bible, and I share stories of when I listened to God's voice and when I did not, and what happened. This is a really good read. So come check us out. You can visit my website at buildingyourdreamsllc.com to purchase any of these items, or you can reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram, Dion Grayson by Design, or you can also go to Amazon, just Google Dion Grayson. Thank you.
Thank you so much to my auntie for doing that. We literally did that in the mall. She had like a little pop-up shop in the mall, and I literally made her record the video in the mall at her pop-up shop. I'm like, hey, let's do a commercial for my podcast. So shout out to her. If you would like to get a child book series, I will go ahead and put the link below. It is a children's book series, and each child has a gift that connects them to a career. So like the one is a baker or a chef or whatever, and then the other one is like an astronaut and stuff like that. So everything kind of ties into the career. Am I the only one that didn't realize that there's a whole nother coronavirus out here? Like, I completely didn't realize that Omarion was out here singing his way into people's lungs and killing people with a cough and in the mucus. I didn't realize he was out here owing his way into your lungs, into the mucus of your soul. I didn't realize he was doing that. I actually didn't know until WWE posted something about a COVID outbreak. How pathetic is that? I really didn't know until wrestling posted something. I'm like, what? There's another virus? Like, I live in literally such a fucking rock, under a rock. All right, so let's get into, before we get out of here, my goals for the new year. My goals. So my goals for 2020, without giving you all too much, because y'all fucking stealers. Y'all be fucking stealing. Steelers branded. Dan Don will officially be a brand in 2022. That is at the top of my list. Dan Don will be branded legally. I have a date, but I don't want to give you a date. We will also have a website. We will have a website that will have merch on it eventually, and also a website where you can listen and purchase merch all in one. That'll be coming in 2022. The Common Sense Ain't Common podcast will be producing merch in 2022, so you'll be able to maybe get a shirt with the logo or my name logo or something I've said. I want to make more records in 2022 because, you know, in 2021 I became a rapper. Did I mention that? I shot a music video. I shot my first recording album. You know, I want to make a diss track now. You feel me? I'm ready to make a couple diss tracks. You feel me? Because, you know, it's almost 2022 and everybody can't come. Everybody can't come, and in fact, there's already some people that have started to been removed that can't come. You know, and I just feel like, who's next?
Who's next? Who's next?
Who's next? Make my name bigger. I want to make my name more known. I've only been doing this. I had one of my friends told me, like, bro, you've only been doing this for 4 months, so just imagine next year. And so, like, to have this type of turnout in 4 months, to gain over 200 subscribers in 4 months is like, it's honestly huge. So I'm really honestly excited for the future. I really can't wait to see. Somebody commented on my video and they said shout out from Brazil. And then there was another one that said shout out from New York. Like, there's people all around the world. That's why I always want people to know, don't worry about the support in your city. You will get support from elsewhere as long as you network properly and as long as you know what you're doing network wise. And again, if you need a couple of hints and tips, I did do a networking episode and I'll put that link in the description below. I definitely advise all of you to check that out. And I can testify that it does work, because just this past week I gained 15 subscribers from Twitter alone. Within 12 hours. So it definitely does work. Just take a couple of those hints that I did put into the networking episode. I want to get in shape, you feel me? I was really in the gym heavy like 2 years ago. I really want to get back in the gym. I want some abs, bro. Like, I want some abs, bro. No bullshit. So I'm going to get me some abs. I'm going to slim down, tone up, bulk up. And then, you know, I'm be coming on here like, yo, it's the Common Sense Ain't Common podcast. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm trying to make more money than I made this year. I want to have more than one income after I leave the Royal Rumble. I'll be getting a second job because, well, actually, technically a third job. I'll be getting a third job when I get back from the Royal Rumble because I will be moving this year. Thank fucking God. And I don't mean moving within Wisconsin. Like, I need to get as far away from Wisconsin as possible. Like, do I look like I belong in the fucking Midwest? I'm not a Midwestern. I don't belong on the fucking Midwest. People don't even think black people are in here. People don't even think black people are from Milwaukee. Honestly, people don't. People think that there's cows walking around and tumbleweed and hay and all that shit. There's not. There's not. There's a bunch of fucking idiots running around here, and I need to get out of here. And actually, I'm headed straight to the West Coast. I am headed straight to the West Coast. And that will be happening in 2022. And I do have a date, but again, no, you cannot have it. Decided to move, become more independent, you know, be in my own space. You know, fucking peace. Speaking of fucking in peace, one thing I did forget to say is I got for the first time this year. And if you don't know what God is, don't worry about it. It was curable. It was curable. But all I am going to say is these bitches are filthy. These bitches are trifling. And just watch out for these bitches because they trifling in real life. In real life. Also, in this next year, I want to go to a concert. I've never been to a concert. I've just kind of always focused on going to wrestling events. I've been to every wrestling show in Milwaukee since I was 6. So, like, I wasn't really focused on concerts or anything like that. I was always focused on wrestling events. So I really do want to go to a wrestling show. A concert. Look at this, a wrestling show. I really do want to go to a concert. I also want to beat my 3-show record this year. I hold my record for the most shows in 1 year, and I do think that was highly because the pandemic. Honestly, the pandemic. I couldn't go to a live show for like 3 years, 2-3 years, something like that. So I pretty much made up for all the time I missed this year with going to different shows and flying out to go to shows and stuff like that. And it looks like it may have started something because I'm flying out to go to the Royal Rumble in St. Louis. Actually, what is in St. Louis? Because I can't find anything to do in St. Louis besides the Arch. Everybody keeps saying, oh, go to the Arch. What the fuck is the Arch? I'm not going to the Arch. I don't know anything about St. Louis besides the fact that Randy Orton lives there or is from there. Like, I don't know anything about fucking St. Louis at all. I know I'm going to have to take my own weed because how the fuck am I going to find a weed man in St. Louis? And then I was looking up hotels in St. Louis, right? And so I'm just looking up hotels, and like the first thing that pops up in Google is downtown St. Louis safe? Like, what? Can you walk around downtown St. Louis? What? And then people are replying like, yeah, you can walk around, but don't wear too much jewelry. What? Like, what? What is going on in I've never heard of anything in St. Louis. Like, what is going on in St. Louis? I can't walk around with my jewelry in St. Louis? What's going to happen? Actually, don't say it. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that because I don't know what's going to happen. And if you remember 2009, Randy Orton, if y'all act like that out there, I don't want no parts, because something was wrong with Randy Orton in 2009 when he was kissing Stephanie McMahon and stuff like that. Something was wrong with him. But I want everybody to take a good look at the set. That might be my thumbnail. I'm not sure yet. But take a good look at my set. This is episode 20. This is the last official episode of the year. I just want to say Happy New Year's to everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Feliz Navidad. You feel me? Whatever you celebrate. Whatever you celebrate, I want to wish it to you on behalf of the Common Sense and Common podcast. Again, I want to thank everybody for the 400 plus subscribers in just 5 months. And of course, we are only going up to the top this year. I hope everybody be safe. I hope you cut off the people you need to cut off. I hope you make as much money as possible. And if you support me, I support you. And if you don't, eat a fucking dick. Eat a dick. Because I'm very supportive. And wait to see you all on season 2 starting January 10th. Don't meet me there. Beat me there.
I got a cold shoulder for a fuck nigga if you prove me them all. I'm pulling up, I got the hammer. I threw an X on the banner. She ain't there throwing that ass at me, but I would not fuck if she Bama. She call me Billy like badass, I call her Billy like Jean. I never sack on the fast cash, even the jacket is